Bam! It's time for a review. Oh man, the Predator Badlands movie was amazing, was it not, folks? In honor of that, I had to do something Predator themed. Look at these Predators, and they're in deep trouble here trying to fight this alien. But before we do that, welcome to the fall. Fallout is a time of rebuilding. The zombies are gone from Spooktober and apparently replaced with aliens, because that's what we're looking at today. And what I have to show today is no exception. Bam! You're looking at the Laser Shot Predator from NECA. Look at this bad boy. Alright, let's look at this Laser Shot Predator box. It's got the whole retro feel going on here. Features electronic LED targeting eye. It probably doesn't work because this is a semi-old figure here I had in my collection. The ultimate alien hunter Predator. And on the back, there's some lore for y'all. Look at that. I won't read it for time, but you can go ahead and pause there and take a read. I'm going to do the same myself. All right, this is a NECA product as you see here. What year was this thing released? Well, there was no year on the box, so I had to Google it. So, 2019, this bad boy came out. So this thing's pretty old at this point. Go ahead and take a look. Yeah, look at that, man. Cool art there. I don't have a lot of these Predators from NECA. I get kind of scared with the NECA figures because, you know, they can... they have some issues, you know? I do have that one back there. He's pretty cool. I think he's like a jungle predator. And I have some lanyard predators back there, and that's a statue. That alien's a statue from Weta Workshop. All right, man. Here's the bottom if you're looking for it. This is pretty old, though. I think I kind of went over the box. There's the back. Shows like the accessories and some of the things you can do. I'm gonna be babying this one because some of these, when they come out of the box, they don't necessarily move so well. They're joints. All right, so I'll be right back with the mid-unbam. And here you go, man. Look at this bad boy. The details on these figures are out of control. NECA really hits it out of the park. Look at the sparkle coming off this guy's armor. Those are his legs. Man, that's a wicked shield too. Look, that's like magical. So cool. And I got these stupid twisty ties. I'm gonna snip those things off. All right, so here he is in his plastic prison, folks. I don't know if I should let him go. He might hurt somebody. I don't know. Those Yautja in the back or Yautja need some support. Alright, let's rip this bad boy out. You know how we do this here on the BAM Reviews channel. Be right back. Here we go. Man, look at this bad boy. He's got his palms out. He's ready to go. I have not moved him. I took him out of the box and I just stood him there. So, y'all going to see this firsthand. I'm going to take this nice and easy. Man, look at the detail. He's got a little bit of a glisten to him, which is interesting. His armor's like super, super gold. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little scared. I'll be moving these joints. Alright. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. We could do the old Gumma test, although that's usually for G.I. Joe Classified. He is really, really tight. I mean, you can see some jiggle there, but it's not crazy. Alright, I have not moved this one here. Oh, man. Smooth like butter. Alright, NECA. That's what you're looking at for range there. He can't kick his own booty, but that's okay. Oh, look at those nice joints activating, man. Smooth. I like it. Now, down here, he doesn't seem to have very much in the way of ankle articulation. Seems to be actually just straight locked. Does not move at all. So that's, you know, all you got here are hips and knees. All right, the arms, smooth, nice and smooth. Man, you pay a premium for these things, but you know, you want them to be smooth. What is this on his head here? That's some kind of a... Oh, that's the thing for the laser eye. Take that out, should activate it. Huh. Not quite sure how to turn it on. Push down, maybe? Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Alright, his arm over here. He's take his face off. Look at that. Wicked, man. Alright, I'm happy with this figure. He doesn't have much in the way of butterfly joints. I can't even, like, he's got this bulky armor. I can't even see if he has butterfly joints. But I'm just going to assume no. Alright, man, he's got these huge shoulder cannons here. This is wicked. Alright, let me get all these accessories down here. Let me get this bad boy kitted out. Look at that gauntlet there. That's pretty sick. I bet you one of those things just clicks right in there. Just points that at something, shoots a net or something crazy. This piece here doesn't quite attach. Or detach, I should say. Look at that belt. Whew, man, the details here with these NECA figures are kind of insane. Alright, let me get this guy kitted out. Be right back. Bam! Here he is, all kitted up, man. He's got his shoulder cannons all engaged there. I put the spearhead in there. You have, there's a variety of accessories that can go into there. There's the spearhead, which you see here. And then there's also this claw. You can put that in there. But then there's also this whole chain, man. So you can have the chain coming out of there and tying up an alien or something. Tell me that is not cool. And this just comes right off of here. So if you want to swap it with the spear, you can do that. I dig it, man. He comes with his mask here, but I didn't want to put that on yet because I wanted to show the laser eye. But look at the details on that. It's one thing that NECA does really well, detail. You buy a figure from NECA, man, you will get screen accurate. They will be highly detailed. They just won't have that good of articulation, unfortunately. And he comes with an extra hand. I'm not going to worry about that. I like the ones that are on there right now. He's got this He-Man shield. I don't really like this. It's supposed to be like a power shield or something. I'm not going to use that on him. I put that on that hand where the shield would go. It looked pretty cool. They pick that up and throw it. Yeah, man. All right, so here's the grand reveal. Hit this button right here on top. Oh, man, look at that. He's going to shoot me. Does it have the three little marks on my hand? No, it doesn't. Let's put it on one of these guys over there. Oh, man, it's not strong enough. What about on your buddy here? Nope. No, it's got a cool eye feature, though. Look at that. That is nice. That is really, really nice. But you know what? That's interesting because I thought the three eyes came from the shoulder cannons, not from, you know, his mask. Maybe that's not true. Anyway, so here's your Laser Shot Predator from NECA. Man. Alright, now this guy is huge. So let's do a little bit of a size comparison so you can see where this guy kind of lines up with your other lines. Let's go ahead and start off with BAM! G.I. Joe Classified. Come on, Eel. Stand up, bro. He does not want to cooperate. It's so hard to get good actors around here. Alright, man, you can see here, he's probably about 8, 9 inches, 10 inches. Let me get the old tape measure. Bam! He's sitting at about just over 8 inches up to his shoulder cannons. So, you know, it kind of doesn't really fit with most of your lines. Bam! Here is a Black Series Shore Trooper. And that's what you're looking at, man. So if you're going to use these NECA Predators, just keep in mind that they are quite large. If you get some of the NECA Alien variants, they're large too, so they would kind of fit in, but they are definitely above your 6-inch scale. Moving right along. All right, here's another. This is the Jungle Hunter Predator. This is probably the only other NECA Predator that I have, and you see here they kind of line up pretty good. If y'all played the Aliens vs. Predator game way back in the day, it's kind of dating bam, you know what I'm saying? This guy reminds me of a heavy Predator. He's got all the armament. He is armored up to the teeth, and he's ready to jack him up. And then the Jungle Hunter on the right-hand side here, you know, he's more the traditional, can handle everything. He's more agile type Predator. All right, let's go ahead and move into a rating. All right, for our first rating here, we're going to deal with articulation, engineering, and paint applications. You know, the usual stuff. All right, so for engineering and articulation, it's going to be a thumb sideways, folks. When you buy NECA figures like this, you want them to stand on the shelf. You don't necessarily want them to have crazy articulation. They have to sacrifice in some of the engineering aspects here, articulation and such, in order to nail the accuracy to the actual product, right? To make these things look screen worthy, you're gonna have some sacrifice. So I'm gonna go right in the middle on that one. Not great, not bad, just right in the middle. If you like them, you like them. All right, let's move right along into affordability. Now, affordability, I must confess here that I purchased this bad boy on clearance. You know, old Bam. You know how I do. So I got him for like, I think $20, something like that back in the day. And he's been in my collection since. I've been waiting for the Predator Badlands movie, you know what I'm saying? In order to take a look at some of these. But as far as price, they're normally around, I think, $40 to $50. If you try and buy this one on eBay right now, it's going to cost you $50. But I'm going to go with their retail price. I'm going to say the retail price is between $35 and $40. For me, it's a thumbs up, right? If you don't care about the engineering, if you don't care about the crazy articulation that you can get with other figures, like the lanyard aliens over here, I'm a big fan of lanyard. They're made for kids, but you can get them in. They have good articulation. They look good enough. Put a good paint job on them, they'll look amazing. All right, so it's a thumbs up, folks, for the cost here. If you're into this kind of thing, go ahead and keep collecting them. I'm sure you have shelves full of them. All right, overall, for me, for BAM, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a thumbs up, right? I really like these. Now, I'm not going to go deep into the NECA Predator line because I like to play with my toys, right? And I like to use them in dioramas and other things, and these are just a little too tall for me. I can kind of get by with 6-inch, but if you've seen here on the BAM Reviews channel, I kind of do everything at the 4-inch scale because it's just easier for me to do it on my table, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that's about it for this one. I definitely like this figure. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video with a nice photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'll get a review of my lanyard Predators out here pretty soon. I'll probably do a review of those so you can take a look at those in all of their glory as well. But for now, this has been a BAM review. I am BAM. I review toys on YouTube. Go ahead and hit your boy with a like and subscribe. Know what I'm saying? Take care of your boy. But for now, go out there. I highly recommend taking a look at that Predator Badlands movie. It is amazing. You can take your little ones too. Not too little. It's PG-13. But I definitely recommend. But for now, this has been a BAM review. I'm BAM, and I'm out. Know what I'm saying?